political beliefs are you're all cunts. That can go in a
There we go.
That's going in the extras.
That can go in the main thing. This is our opening.
That's-
You're all pricks, no matter what you believe in. You're all arseholes. How about that?
Okay, you need to do the clap if that's how we're starting.
Yeah, if you want to start like that, then we can.
So we're starting episode 2 with a political rant.
It's not political. It's just no matter what you believe in, you're a twat. It's not related to anything.
Well, welcome to episode 22. We're jumping in when we hadn't even gone through the plan for today.
No,
But
didn't I said we're shooting, brother. We're going.
So, have you been up to anything this week other than the normal stuff?
No, don't think so. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Oh no,
No, don't think I have. There's football. Was that this week?
there's been a few football games this week. Yeah,
We
there
played
was some
Wigan.
international
It's
and there was
2-2.
some Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't watch international football. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's shit and boring.
Did you not see the Netherlands and Lithuania? Or
I
Lithuania
nearly
Netherlands?
bottled it.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
But Depay is the all-time top scorer now, which is weird because you'd think that Holland would have a better scorer than Memphis Depay. But
You'd think that they should have done more against Lithuania, but
I mean, I watch all the stats of Dutch players and all these great Dutch players, and then you turn out that Cruyff had like 12 international goals. It's like what? When? How?
history's written with rose-tinted glasses a lot of the time. He was a great player,
Yeah.
but he was not the greatest goal scorer.
I'm pretty sure he was at club level. He was pretty decent, but 12 goals for Holland all in.
Yep.
It's like, I swear, I don't think Shearer had that many for England, did he?
I don't know.
There's an English striker who didn't have as many as you think he would. I'm pretty sure it's Shearer, but it's probably not.
I don't know. I've not got a... I nearly said I've not got an autistic brain. I've not got a Wikipedia brain to football.
I mean, I'd just say
I go to the game, I watch it, and I'm like, yeah, cool. That was really good. Well, that was really shit.
Do you remember the scoreline of Lincoln versus Wigan?
2-2.
Do you remember who got sent
Two
off?
sending-offs.
Do you remember who got sent off?
No.
Rob Street. 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, but the first one wasn't even a yellow card.
I don't remember the first
I don't think it
yellow
was.
card. Do you know who scored the goals?
Yes. Collins.
There you go.
Yeah, I do
See,
remember
he's
that.
not got too much CTE, guys.
I do remember that.
It's still real.
It was disappointing because your mum and I did last week's episode and we were looking forward to the Curry Jacks and we didn't get Curry Jacks because they weren't there.
Tell me you were doing last week's episode.
I know, I forgot we hadn't done an episode. That's what it was, and I was like, shit, we need to do one now.
That's what
and
happens most of the time, by the way,
Yeah.
on this. I'm just calling this out because they say that, oh, he's doing something else. No, you just never tell me. There's like 5 episodes now, probably, where I've not been it.
Oh, we've changed the date.
You just haven't told me.
Yeah, the one with your sister, I changed the date. But that was because of AEW. I forgot AEW was on and everyone wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
So,
And then I already made plans, so that's his fault.
I've got an update on the Hickory situation.
What about it?
They have apologised. We spoke to the manager, and they've given us a voucher for this year's Body Slams to Cancer, so we can talk about hickories again. So that's something now that I'm
Ribs.
happy with. Yep, well, all of their food's great.
Let's hope it's not a rib.
Oh yeah, if that expiry date's gone on that voucher, I'll be pissed. I should really check that before we advertise. So Body Slams prizes are coming in. Your mum announced
very
Lory.
white, by the way.
You sound just like your mum.
Yeah.
Lory's been announced for coming back
Yeah.
for Body Slams, and
I'm European, I can
I've
say
put it
that.
out there that I'd wrestle her again, but also I'd tag with her, or we could do nothing because I've not been told what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do.
You're probably not allowed to do anything.
I'm doing it. I'm doing a match. I don't care.
I'm medically cleared to wrestle, and I've got a title to defend, so buy tickets and watch me probably win.
I don't think it really matters about what you're doing or what I'm doing. It's buy tickets because it's for Sophie's Journey, which is a fantastic charity,
Yeah.
and it's also about spreading awareness about what a cunt cancer is. We're a few minutes in, so I'm not going to get demonetised.
No,
for
we've
saying that
said
straight
cunt
away.
like 3 times
Have
now.
we? Shit.
Yeah.
We'll get demonetised again this week.
The first words I said, I don't know where you're going to cut this, and you'll probably bleep this out and all, because we've said it way too many times, was, I don't care what your opinions are, you're a cunt. That was the first
Yeah.
thing that's probably been said in this entire thing.
Okay, yeah, we're probably
We'll
demonetised.
bleep all them out.
So if you wanna be really nice and send us some money, that'd be cool because YouTube ain't gonna pay us anymore.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: with Body Slams, it's a great show, and it's one for the family as well because of the meaning behind it. Try just get as many people there as you can, get as many tickets sold as you can, but also it's not just a charity case. I don't know how to word it other than that. There is some great wrestling that goes on every year.
Everyone
it's the
puts in that
biggest,
little bit more.
It's the biggest Fight Factory show of the year, and it's for a good cause as well. So get down.
Yep. Before that, we've got King of the Cage.
Yeah, that's also some of the profit is going to
Boundary Street Hub.
That's
I nearly forgot.
I nearly forgot the name there as well. That's why I pointed at you.
So your mum spoke about this. It's adults with learning difficulties. It's a centre for them to go to. Again, we've been down there. It's a really cool little place and offers a lot to the community. So if you come down to King of the Cage, you'll see some really good wrestling inside a steel cage.
Only the main event.
Only the main event.
He's
Oh no, I
thinking
think there might be 2 matches in the cage this year, like there was last year.
What is that?
No, there wasn't. There was only one in the cage.
No, there's
last
only
year.
one in the
There
cage
might be
last
2
year.
this year.
I think you're revealing stuff that we haven't been
No,
told
your
to reveal now.
mum said she doesn't know. So
What would she put?
the junior heavyweight title match might be in the cage.
Maybe. Would that be before or after King of the Cage? What goes on main event, guys?
The King of the Cage goes main event of King of the Cage.
Well,
Just
yeah,
like the Royal Rumble should be the main event of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but let's be honest, it never is it?
No, but should be. So yeah, other than that, that's what's been going on. I've got no announcements because I've not been given permission to announce anything.
And he doesn't
I also
know
don't know
anything
anything.
anyway. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrestle." Then he's gone back at himself and said,
No, I'm
"Oh,
definitely
I don't know
no. The only thing that'll stop me wrestling at body slams is if by some weird coincidence the hospital contacts me and says, "Hey, we've got you in for surgery this day," which will be before then, and then I will not have the recovery time, and I can't turn down the surgery. But even then, I'll still try.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yes, I am, and I've lived that way all my life.
I was saying to Ella about this because you've mentioned it before. I can just say her name, whatever. About how for the cage show I want to jump off the top of the cage and just injure myself.
Yeah, no, I never do anything to injure myself. I just would rather not injure somebody else, which is why I end up injuring myself.
No, but I still want to jump off the top of the cage. I mean, Mum's told me no several times, but if I'm not wrestling me Mum, there's nothing she can do to stop me.
Yeah, I think all of your subscriptions and your mobile phone bill and everything will be cancelled, and then you won't have shit.
Yeah, but I'll post it on Instagram and it'll look really cool.
Today's wrestling, isn't it?
I know what's more important.
So on that, like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff that we ask you to do every week. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps us. Leave comments and do all the things that you can do on podcast platforms, on YouTube. This is your normally your bit, so have I missed anything?
No, I do that at the end.
Oh, yeah, well, it's close enough.
The entire thing is you open and I close it out by saying my hilarious one-liners because I am the best person ever.
You opened it by ranting about politics.
We were ranting about politics off camera, and then I just said, it don't matter what you believe in, you're a twat, because everyone is a twat. There's not a single person on this planet who isn't a little bit of a twat.
This is true.
Like, name 3 people.
This is boring to watch, boring to listen to.
Exactly, because you can't. Right, yeah, there's people who do great things, but then people who do great things have also done things that aren't so great. Everyone's a twat.
Oh, yeah,
So-
and when they die, it all comes out that they were doing things they really shouldn't have been doing. So,
Gandhi.
anyway, let's get on to today's guest. He is our former world champion.
Twice.
Former tag team champion. First ever tag team champion.
3-time tag.
3-time world.
3-time world?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed one.
Um,
Oh, yeah, because you lost it immediately.
Yeah.
First ever one half of the tag team champions.
First ever one half of the tag team champion.
European champion. Multiple time.
Once, I think.
Oh, was it? I thought it was twice.
I think it was once. I think I've had the Anarchy a few times.
Oh, okay.
You can probably guess by his voice, guys. We're
And
great
that I've
at-
probably already flicked cameras.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's Mr. Sexy Flexy, Flex Buffington.
Hello, dears.
Hello.
Hello. Are you well?
Fantastic, yeah.
Good.
Seen some good training going on this evening.
Yes. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I think it's always enjoy coming and doing the training because it's something different each time. I get to try and think outside the box.
Yeah.
Today it was all about trying to think on the fly. With the adults, with the juniors, it was going through some tech. I love teaching tech. That was always what I was taught when I was coming through. I love getting to share that.
It's a bit of a lost art in a lot of what you see on wrestling on TV, isn't it? And I think it's a big part of what keeps British wrestling thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many views is a wrestler reversal going to get on Instagram? When I could jump off the top of the cage.
I'll have a look at Zack Sabre Jr.'s, shall I?
There you go.
He does quite well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just wrestling
It doesn't matter
reversals.
what you do, it just needs to be enticing. You can be the best high flyer, but someone can do something technical better.
Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, exactly. Or a better comedy or something. You know, there's always going to be... as long as
Flavours of
you're-
ice cream.
Absolutely. That's what wrestling is, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, there's people who want fart counts and burp counts. Just
That's
he
fine.
started.
We don't kink shame.
I'm 15, so yeah, we do.
That we shame, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think again going on that though, if you're a high flyer and you
I
build,
thought you were going to go, oh yeah, going on that of me being 15 then. I was like,
No,
where's
no.
this going?
going back to the wrestling, if you're a high flyer and you start off and pace the match in a certain way, it can make your high spots seem better.
I'm not even a high flyer. I'm just
No,
shit.
I'm just
No.
giving you the example of why it can mean so much.
Yeah.
And what separates, I still think what separates British wrestling from most other styles of wrestling.
Absolutely. I know people hate silly things like the leg slap, but I think if you do a whole match with something and end with a move with a leg slap, it just makes that sound more impactful. If you do it through the match,
It's just become white noise.
absolutely. Same with anything. Same with
Yeah.
flips, same with anything. You build it up and build it up and build it up.
Well, it was mentioned earlier, wasn't it? Like the suicide dive has become kind of white noise.
Yeah. My favourite old British wrestling thing was, I think it was Stevie Knight, old FWA stuff, and he had a storyline where he was a heel, and after every match he used to go up to the top rope and tease doing a backflip, and then he'd go, no, and nobody believed he could do it. And then they had a big show, he turned face, he did the moonsault, massive pop, massive reaction, because he never did it. He did it once, and he built it correctly, and people were invested at that point, and that's what a match should be.
He was very good at reading the audience and taking them on that journey as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I still think today his brain's still very wired up for it.
Oh, I bet it is. I think he came to one of the shows, didn't he, a while ago?
Quite a while ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
And
yeah.
I've seen him here and there over the last few years and still on social media. But you can still see that his brain's still very wired up for it.
Absolutely. And he's one of those people that probably you wouldn't name instinctively, but he had such a good brain for it and engaging people, which is what brings people back into it. It's not, like you said about the high spots and stuff and Instagram. We can watch that on Instagram. Can't get that same emotional connection and story without going to the shows.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we talk too much wrestling, have you got anything you want to talk about yourself that the fans might not have heard on other podcasts, or you're happy to divulge into? I can't even talk England, like always.
I don't really know. There's not really much about me, to be fair. I'm quite a boring chap. I've got 2 kids. I'm really poor. If anyone wants to send me some money, that would be great. I won't do OnlyFans because I've got nothing to show. But no, there's not really much, to be fair. I like football, support Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Unlucky.
So, hey?
Unlucky.
Exactly.
How?
So how? My dad was a supporter.
That's
and
unfortunate.
He died.
Oh.
Not because of him. Don't worry. God, I've made it dark, haven't I? So he's dead. Who else is dead?
My nan's dead, so that don't matter.
No. Yeah, it's like football, like your typical stuff. It's not really, like I said, not much to me. I work in a disabled children's home. Really enjoy that. I do. My favourite is when people go, it's really rewarding, and you think,
Pay's not that great.
yeah, football's really rewarding. I'd love to be on their wage.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
But no. Yeah, that's kind of me. Very boring. I wish there was more to me. I really do. As wrestling, I like having a laugh. I like taking the piss. That is me.
I thought you were going to say something.
Why do you think I was going to say
I
something?
don't know. You just queued up like you were. So you've watched a couple of episodes, and we
Yes,
talk a lot
yeah.
about food.
Yes.
We talk about movies. We talk about music. So we can get into some of that.
Mm-hmm.
So first one would be the Tesco meal deal.
Yeah. Now, Nathan Black doesn't like wraps. And Kieran, KD, does like wraps. I love a wrap. I think a nice, if I went, I'd get a southern fried chicken wrap.
I think that's the same as Kieran's, right?
Is it?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think it might have been.
Alternatively, if I'm feeling in a sandwich mood, you can't go wrong with a BLT. Can you, really? You've got a nice, salty...
We've got a story about that that's been told on here, so we're not going to tell
Have
it yet,
you?
but we'll
Oh,
tell
I
you.
missed that. Oh, God, what's happened to a BLT?
Harry Johnson's autistic, and we'll leave it at that.
BLT.
So at the holiday park in Cleethorpes that we do the shows at,
Yeah.
he ordered... what was it the first week?
I don't know.
He
It
ordered
was
something
a
on the
week.
first week, and it
Yeah.
came with sauce, and he had a little meltdown about it. And I think he
Oh.
might have had tears in his eyes.
That's dramatic.
And then the next week came along, so he was like, right, I'll just order the BLT, and then it came with mayo in it,
Yeah, something like that.
and full meltdown, but didn't want to say anything, didn't want to inconvenience anybody.
He's like,
And it's one of those moments where you kind of have to be there to appreciate how
Got
funny
ya.
it is, but
God, yeah.
apparently you can go wrong with a BLT.
Wow. Well,
I don't
you
like
learned some-
tomato, so yes, you absolutely can.
God, see, there's me. There's me thinking my way's right and I'm wrong.
That's the
Yeah.
world, though, isn't it?
In it. Not talk
But tomato
politics.
is shit. There's no defending that.
I don't know. I do like a bit of tomato. So yeah, BLT or southern fried chicken wrap. Then depending on whether I'm trying to pretend to be healthy, I'll look at the protein bars and then I'll look at the crisps instead and probably get myself a
Look at the
York.
protein bar, swiftly put it back down and grab a
Exactly,
Snickers.
exactly. I like chocolate with fruit in. There you go. I like a Yorkie with raisins.
Does a
or-
nut count as a fruit?
I think so. You can have fruit and nut.
No, a nut's a nut.
Well, is that not a type of fruit?
No, it's a seed.
Nuts are seeds.
It is, but they pair nicely together inside chocolate.
Oh, wait, no, because a fruit needs to have seeds in.
Yeah.
And that's a fruit, and nuts don't have seeds in. You see, I'm learning. Wait, no, if a nut is a seed, then surely that counts as having seeds in.
No, because that is the seed.
I don't know. It's a conspiracy. That's what it is. I just want to say that Snickers is a fruit bar. That's all. I just like Snickers.
Which, you know, if you... I've always thought if you fight enough with enough conviction, you can convince anyone of anything.
If I post it on Facebook,
Religion's worked for many years.
Exactly. 100 years we'll be all worshipping Snickers.
That's what I was gonna say. If I post an angry rant on Facebook about it, that means I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be X now, doesn't it? That's where you get clout.
No, because that's where all the old people are. Is Facebook. Old people are easy to get mad.
You need to be careful.
Dear, this is good timing for this, isn't it? Fuck me. It's happened about an hour ago, lads.
No, it happened on Wednesday, and we're on Sunday right now because this is when it
Exactly.
goes
And
out.
we're not referencing anything. Is what's. I'm not referencing anything. Blame these two. Right? I've got maybe.
You're
some
not
of my
speaking
life-
into your mic.
I've got maybe some of my life ahead of me, lads. So let's not
Wow.
blow me off the face of the planet. Just
I'm not that old.
I am.
Not far off, to be fair.
So you've got your Yorkie.
Yeah, fruit and nut, as I was saying. Probably an energy drink as well, because, again, I like to pretend... I know they're not healthy, but I like to pretend that I've got this meal and I'm going to go to the gym. I'm never going to go to the gym at all.
You've been
God.
spotted at the gym a few times.
Exactly. Vending machine. But, yeah. So that's my go-to. I love a meal, but it'll be the same when you ask about McDonald's. I like to have a look and I'll change how I feel on the day. I can't.
Do you panic buy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, if there's one... With most things, yeah. But if I've got the meal, I'm taking my time. I'm
Okay.
having a look. Kids will be running off here, there and everywhere. I'm happy to lose them. They'll come back eventually. Someone will bring them back. They won't want them. And I'll be able to choose my sandwich or wrap how I'm feeling.
I think
for the
that's
day.
how me mum and me dad managed to not live peacefully. But if I ever got kidnapped, They know full well that I was getting Daily Mail, not Daily Mail, that's a newspaper, Royal Mail
Straight back.
shipped straight back.
Absolutely.
I remember once we did actually lose you in Sainsbury's. You were only just out of a pushchair, and I can't remember what we were looking for something. We turned our back for not even 30 seconds, and you were gone. So we had a quick look for you, and one of my mates who I used to work on the door with was working security there. And he put the supermarket on lockdown. He literally closed everything, got all on his camera, sent his guys out everywhere looking. Comes back with a DVD player, and he'd taken the security tags off it. Not damaged them, he just whipped them off. I'm like, oh shit.
Fair play. To be fair, I lost my daughter once in Waitrose, which I never went into. But we were driving back from somewhere, and Shay had been knocking bottles down and following her mum. So I was picking them up after. I'll go round the corner and I go, "Where is she?" And she was with you. Next thing, we're running down the aisles shouting, "Oh, Shay, where are you?" Some old lady comes back and goes, "Oh, you're looking for your daughter?" Yeah. Oh, she's just running around the car park.
Jesus.
Yeah. She came back in, thankfully, but I was like, Jesus. Yeah.
Kids are great.
Oh, I love them.
How did I know to rip security tags off is what I'm curious about still.
Yeah.
Is it the same security tags that they have on everything now?
It's like a Christmas wrapper, so it goes round and plugs into a circle.
How did I manage that?
Not a clue.
Fresh out, push out would have been like 3 or 4, right?
2 or 3.
Really?
Yeah. How
fat was that to not fit in a pushchair at 2?
No, you wanted to walk everywhere.
Alright, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah.
I swear normally it's the opposite with kids, isn't it? They always want to get pushed about.
No, they get to a stage where they want to walk everywhere and climb out the chair as much as possible. Oh. And then when you expect them to walk everywhere, suddenly they want the chair back.
Yeah, kids are annoying.
Or there's a younger sibling comes along and they want the chair. Yeah.
How old was I with Madison? I would have been like 4 when Madison was born. 4 or 5? No.
2 or 3.
I can't remember. I don't know. I've got CTE, guys.
I doubt it.
Already.
Yeah. So much work.
Which energy drink is it you're choosing? Is it Muscle Moose juice?
Absolutely, if it was available. No, I've had muscle juice, no moose juice. God's sake. I've had moose juice. They are good. I like the flapjacks as well.
Oh, flapjacks are brilliant.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Love them. So nice. Yeah.
Roll the ad.
Would.
This week's episode of the Lad and Dad podcast is sponsored by Muscle Juice. Scan the QR code and type in FFW10 for your 10% discount. They are suppliers of energy drinks, flapjacks, protein mousse and all sorts of other wonderful supplements.
Yeah, but I would if they were accessible everywhere.
Yeah. I think the thing is they only have the 3 flavours and a lot of people like variety, don't they? But yet when they come to variety, they still always pick the same thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You've got 300 types of Monster. You'll still go for the same one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's the new petrol station up on the showground.
Yes.
And it's got a massive array of energy drinks. And you look at them all, like all the bright colours, all the bad chemicals. They look amazing. And you still always pick the same one.
Of course you will.
Every time.
Same with TV.
Yeah.
You've got 300 channels. You'll still watch the same 5.
Mm.
Yep.
You know, it's too much choice is overwhelming, isn't it?
Familiarity is just easy, though, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. You know, you like what you know, and you know what you like.
Also, the thing of, oh my god, all these fancy colours. You get the most boring-looking Monster can. Yeah, I swear it's literally the most plain Monster can is the one you get.
I don't get the white one.
No, you get the zero sugar one, which is literally just black and green.
There's loads of zero sugar ones.
Ooh.
Literally just the plain black can with the Monster logo, and that's it.
That's the go-to one, yeah.
It's
but
the most boring can I've ever seen.
There's a couple of nice Monsters, and then Bang Energy drinks used to be good.
It's not about the flavour. The can itself is boring.
Oh, okay.
It's just plain.
Don't buy it for the design of the can.
No.
You were going on about shapes and colours, and yet you get the most boring one.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I am in the right. I'm correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calm down.
No.
Get yourself a moose juice. Chill yourself out.
That's illegal.
You're not allowed. No, you are allowed them.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm 15.
There's no law against it.
Against energy drinks,
You
yeah,
need
there
to
is.
isn't.
16 to buy them, but nothing to consume them.
Is there not?
I don't even think there's a law yet. I don't think it's been brought in
No,
yet.
there is a law about
You've
that.
got to be ID'd. They won't sell it to you unless you're.
I think that's only supermarkets, and that's only what they chose to do. Legislation has come in. I
Really?
don't know if it's in yet, but yeah. So I saw it literally the other day where they were saying. I looked up from the treadmill from wrestling when I was watching it on my iPad, and they've got the screens on there, and it was saying that corner shops now have to enforce it from this date, and I don't know what the date is, so it might be law now. I don't know.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's-
corner shops don't care, do they?
Nah, see, I remember again back in the day, world was still in black and white then, but getting my first energy drink and it was a Red Bull, and just expecting like, oh, this is going to be amazing, and all it was,
tastes like
it was a
piss.
tin of piss.
Yeah.
Just tastes like tin.
Absolutely. People so lucky these days. Like I said, so much variety, but you'll go for one you like. I didn't have that variety, so I was stuck with piss.
It's the same with a lot of.
What is the chemical that is literally just bull piss in it?
Taurine.
Taurine, that's it.
Yeah.
It's literally just bull piss.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
I told you that as a joke.
No.
You believed
No,
it.
it's a thing.
It's really not.
Is that... I'm coming out.
Do you think they're going to sell bull piss?
Yeah.
I can't believe. I told you that years ago.
No, I've seen that on Summit, clearly.
Yeah, I might have sent you it as proof one day to go, oh yeah.
No, this was this month.
Oh dear.
This was
Amazing.
This month.
Homeschool's going really well.
No, I'm just an idiot. I thought... I saw...
God.
TikTok's bad for me, guys.
Yeah. Wow. That's well, there's one of your funny stories.
Absolutely.
We're keeping that one, and it's on CCTV too.
Do you know what? This is bullying me for my learning difficulties.
Oh,
This is, yeah.
there we go.
Yep. I'm proud
I've
of
been
it.
manipulated and then laughed at.
We've
because-
gaslighted you into believing
Just
that
because
taurine
I-
is bull piss.
Just because I'm different than everyone. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to lock myself in my room. I'll do that
That's what
anyway.
you do anyway.
And I'll cry about it because you've bullied me on the
Okay.
internet.
Cry a good river, and let's get on to the McDonald's meal of choice.
I honestly would have preferred energy drinks if they had bull piss in it.
There's
makes
one
them
way to.
makes them interesting, though, doesn't it?
I mean, there's other ways to make something interesting than drinking piss.
I'm trying to cover my child. The hole is getting deeper as I'm going. I'm just trying to...
Yeah, I think we need to be checking your internet search history as responsible parents.
Eh? Where's that come from,
You
there?
said drinking piss is interesting, so
Oh, God.
and you've got Twitter, so
I
What
do
story?
not use Twitter. Twitter's minging.
my first ever partner. We were only together for 2 weeks. First time I'd ever been with somebody, you know, not been with a woman. Seemed nice enough. Jehovah's Witness, which, you know, whatever.
Each to their own, yeah.
Exactly. Asked me to piss on her, and this is my first kind of sexual experience.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, what do I do here? I didn't, because, you know, there I am thinking, obviously we're not going to do it in the bed, you know, there'll be a bath or whatever, but I'm still going to have to lie there afterwards. And I'm going to be so nose sensitive that I'm just going to smell my piss constantly. But to sell it to me, she was going, no, I really like, me and my ex used to drink each other's all the time.
oh my days.
Yeah. We
Okay, I
didn't.
retract my statement.
We
guys.
didn't last.
I have been pissed on by a girl once,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not for a sexual thing.
Okay.
Working on the door
Yeah, I know,
in
that's what I was
Grimsby
Yeah.
at Chicago Rock.
Yeah.
I was literally covering a shift. It wasn't a regular place that I worked. We'd ejected a girl, and she kept coming back, getting violent, getting handsy, and we kept fuck off.
Yeah.
And then she started swinging, and if I remember right, she got glass or something. I can't remember, but we had to put her down onto the floor,
Yeah.
and we essentially like two top wrist locks us down on the floor, and she starts wiggling, screaming, like, oh God, here we go. And she wiggled, and just started pissing, and we got covered in drunk Grimsby girl piss.
Lovely.
Yeah,
On this topic, it's perfect time for me to say I need to go have a piss.
Why'd you always do this mid-episode?
Because If you've been watching, I've been drinking that, and it's all come at me very fast.
Hurry up and get past the camera, and
I just realised me saying it's all come at me very fast is going to get chopped with the clip of you getting pissed off and somehow in the outtakes, and it's going to look like I'm getting pissed on. But I need to piss myself, so go fuck yourself.
You're going to piss on yourself.
Don't kick the cameras. Don't kick the lights. I'll let you talk about your meal deal while he's away.
The McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or extra value meal is there.
Yeah. I am a sucker for a gimmick. Love it. So I will always pick your fancy thing. So what was the Big Arch or whatever recently?
Yeah.
I'll have that. However, I think I'd be wrong not to bring up the McGangbang. I know you spoke me and Loeve.
Yeah.
Introduced it to yourselves where you've got double cheeseburger, you slip a mayo chicken in the middle, close it up. You can keep the buns in if you're feeling a bit fresh, or you can get rid. I like to keep them in. Extra carbs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You pay for it.
Absolutely. I'm not wasting anything. Delicious. There's so many different things though. Like, blew my mind when I found out you can ask McDonald's to do half and half milkshakes.
Can you?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it used to be a thing. I don't know anymore. Pre-COVID, used to be able to go in. I've had chocolate and banana.
Yeah.
Vanilla and chocolate. Vanilla, love vanilla. Best flavour. It's not plain. It's a flavour. But yeah, no, you can mix and match there. But used to be better with the actual straws.
Yeah.
Not these paper shit.
Yeah, it's up for if you're killing dolphins or not, though, isn't it? Like, some people would rather kill the dolphins and some wouldn't.
Who's feeding McDonald's to a dolphin? They ain't drinking it.
I don't like the calories of the milkshake, but I do love a milkshake.
Absolutely.
And I have the double espresso in it.
See, I've not done that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't go for milkshakes very often because I hate sugary drinks.
Yeah.
The sugar always lasts on my teeth. And
Yeah,
makes
I
me
feel that.
Yeah. So I'm more of a Coke Zero, or I'll go for a coffee because the coffees there are great.
I agree.
Really good. Who would have ever thought McDonald's coffee would be above a Starbucks or a thing?
I don't quite rate it above Starbucks, but I do think, like, I'd rather pay that price, and it's nearly there.
Yeah.
I just think, again, Starbucks for me is the variety.
Absolutely. I'm a basic white bitch. Love a pumpkin spice. Right.
It's that season.
It is that season, but I'll go mad for them when I have money.
Yeah.
But, absolutely love it. But, again, it's the money. McDonald's value for money with it.
Yeah.
Every time. Love a coffee.
I tell you where does good coffee and it's good value for money. Morrison's Cafe. Found this out the other day.
No,
Refillable.
Refills. Yeah. Kids,
Since when's that been a thing?
kids eat for £1 or whatever as well, or free, I
Yeah.
think, as well. So you're on to a winner.
Yeah. Well, not at the cafe in Lincoln. It's awful. Just see his arse walk past the camera there as I cut that, probably.
It's all right. It'll do, won't it? Not his arse.
What?
Yeah, I think every time we've been to the cafe, not to feed these, but my brother's kids, and there's always been issues. Whether I've ordered a tuna jacket potato and it's taken an hour to come, or
Is that the one with the cards in?
no, the Morrison's one.
Oh, the
Morrison's Cafe. But
I've just
as soon as I found out that
cafe.
coffee was refillable, genius.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely get my money's and time's worth
God,
there.
yeah. I love a mocha.
Yeah,
Oh, I absolutely love it. Just nice mix.
yeah.
Can't stand hot chocolate, but mix it in with coffee.
See, I never used to be a big fan, and then I realised Chocomel's now in England, and you can warm that up.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I see it everywhere. I think I had some because I saw you going on about it, to be fair.
What did you think?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. I've not had it warm yet, but
Yeah, that's my watch telling me to go to bed. Yeah, I think it's good warm.
Good. I've not had it warm yet, and I think it's good warm. Is someone going to get chopped up with the piss again? I already know it. I can see this happening. I know what you're like.
you're just obsessed with piss, mate.
No,
You just keep bringing it up.
No, because I know what he's like when he's editing the outtakes. I hear him giggling away to himself in his bed at like midnight or 11 when he's sat there on his iPad editing it. He just goes,
And then I shout, fucking thing, because I mess it up several times. I forgot what it was. Oh, hot chocolate. Yeah. So again, I was never really a big fan, but I got. Was it for Christmas? I got your mum that machine, or was it a birthday? The hotel chocolate velvetizer.
Yeah.
Their hot chocolate is something special, especially with a. By a bit, I mean a lot of a bit of Bailey's.
I was going to say, their liqueur, so nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those.
I would, love it.
Yeah.
Mass-
Pricey though, isn't it?
Yeah, but for Christmas or whatever, if you doe eyes enough at people, they'll get you some. Massive alcoholic, that I am.
Did you know McDonald's milkshake you can do half and half?
I don't believe anything you say anymore.
I never said this one.
No, it's true. I've had it, but again, this was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And they.
You could probably catch COVID by mixing them now, right?
Probably. But they've ruined everything since COVID.
Yeah.
It used to be so nice going to McDonald's, and now the menu's so
Boring.
condensed.
So
Yeah.
samey as well.
Absolutely.
Here's a new burger that tastes like the other new burger.
Mm-hmm.
Except I've not had it.
I was just about to say you've never tried one of the new burgers.
I had a Philly cheese stack, and that's coming back.
Yeah, again, that was quite boring.
It just tasted like a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just with slightly
Different
less plasticky
cheese.
tasting cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't mind the plasticky tasting cheese. Because the thing is, with plastic cheese, you go to Mackey's, you get what you're getting.
Absolutely.
That's the thing.
You're not going there for fine dining, are you?
Yeah.
You're going to
Either because the kids
feed
want to
a-
go, or because I'm desperate and it's like 4 a.m. in the morning coming
Absolutely.
back from the shit arse of nowhere.
I
But you
do
need to be
like a
careful
Mackey's,
because one of the times I did actually go to the gym, I went to McDonald's after, and they closed the tills down. So I was stood there for half an hour while they reset it. This ain't fast food. This isn't. I'm there fuming at this point, not even wanting the food.
I'd have just gone home and had a pot noodle and a wank, I think.
God, I'd love either.
Right, guys.
I'd already paid, and I'm cheap. I'm cheap.
Yeah, no, again, I've said it many times on here. I'm not a massive fan of McDonald's, but it is that desperation, and there's been times where we're coming back, especially from like the really long journeys, and you can't take that much food with you. There's not enough room in the van or whatever it is, and you just want something warm. You could take sandwiches, but it just doesn't hit the same as a warm meal at.
No, and you've got to get them out your bag, and they're all a bit room temperature.
Yeah,
and,
you don't want to risk shitting yourself.
No.
and the milkshake with the coffee is, again, at that 3-4 a.m. It's that hit of caffeine and that hit of sugar that just keeps you going for another 20-30 minutes.
That's good.
And then you're on the way home and you're probably not going to crash.
That's good.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I feel like we've spoken a lot about food.
Yeah.
That's what it always is.
There's another food one.
God,
Is
I
there?
feel
Well, we can start this now, or we can go to cheat meal. Which would you
I'll
rather?
do them now because I want to
cheap meal, every meal.
So it's this one. So we've got some traditional Dutch sweets, and since Kieran or KD, however you know him, brought in whatever them god awful things were.
They were not good.
Oh, the extra sour thing.
Yeah.
They were not.
Oh,
bad.
they were so
He's
bad.
just a massive fanny.
They were so bad.
Humongous fanny.
I had the drink version of it, and it was fine, and you cried about it. So
No, I didn't because I wasn't there.
oh no, it was
You
Kieran who
silly
cried about
twat.
it. Yeah, so I thought I'd bring these in. So they are actually brought in. They're not like from the local market. They're brought in from my dad when he went away.
Awesome.
And I just thought there'd be something good for people to try. So
Absolutely.
it'd be easier for you to hand it over, but
Grab a few. I'm gonna grab a couple.
well, if you don't like them, you don't like them. But if you do, I find a lot of people, they see them like Marmite. So you either love them or you really hate
I mean,
them.
they smell aniseedy. I do like aniseed, he says. Salty.
Very.
Ooh,
This is the extra salty one.
I like it.
I'm chewing in there and I can hear it. It's awful.
I like that.
I'm removing the headphone. You feel like you're knobhead.
What is it, like a soy sauce sweet?
It's traditional Dutch licorice.
Nice, it's stuck in my teeth.
I love it. But
That's really nice.
a lot of people don't like it.
Well, they're wrong.
I mean, I
aren't
like it. I'd normally opt for slightly less salty, but
Yeah, this is the
I'm a
double
fan.
one.
Yeah.
So, as it says on there.
That
We've
can
got
be
the regular
sliced
one.
up for the piss.
I'll have
thing as
some
well.
regular ones.
Huh?
That can be sliced up for the piss thing. Just like it a little less salty.
I'm getting it the normal one there.
What, the normal flavoured piss?
Well, yeah, because there's piss in this bag, isn't there, you stupid twat.
We could edit that.
Oh, yeah, we can.
There's a reason I don't do this. A, because they never tell me, and B, because I just get bullied.
Character building.
So, your cheat meal or your...
Every
I
meal.
can't figure it out. You're going to have to do it.
Oh, my God. Is there anything where... maybe not like if you don't do cheat days, but is there anything where if you had the ideal day of eating, how you'd
Yeah.
start, how you'd finish your day?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was once upon a time where I did go to the gym properly, ate really well. I dropped 4 stone. I think I was in okay shape. It was all over COVID. I think I wrestled you when I was skinny for the first time in forever.
That was at the assembly rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, back then I used to... So I'd eat, I think it was 1,500 calories, which again sounds like...
Low.
It is low, but for me I felt like it was manageable.
Yeah.
I was still able to do everything that I wanted to do. I didn't feel out of energy or whatever. I thought
Oh, no,
someone...
they're the double salted ones. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Jesus. Wow.
Okay. I'll let you carry on telling your story in there if you want to try one.
Lovely, I will in a minute. Yeah, so what I used to do was I'd do 4 weeks of that, and then a weekend where I had a whole weekend off. The first day I would have a cheat day completely, and I'd go mad. I'd make sure that I'd be scrolling through TikTok or Just Eat or whatever for the whole 4 weeks to find what I wanted.
The perfect day.
Absolutely. And then I would make sure to overindulge, so I felt sick.
Yeah.
So for the next 3 weeks, I would associate...
Oh, wow.
Fucking
Are
hell.
they that bad?
It's very salty, that one.
Yeah.
Oh. I like the taste, but I do not like the feeling. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Well done. Yeah. It's dead.
Wait, no. And that'll get cut.
Yeah. What was I say? Yeah, so I'd make sure I felt sick to then wave it off. So I would tend to go for your pizza. I love a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Doner meat as well. Really like doner meat. Like, it's become a bit of an obsession. Anytime there's a
Yeah, there you go.
takeaway or whatever.
You know, that's getting edited into.
Piss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just love piss. There we go.
That's a clip.
Yeah. So yeah, love doner meat or whatever. Combine the two. Love spicy food, but I cannot handle it. The day after, I'm written off. But I love the taste. Like, give me the spiciest thing.
Spicy.
Not
spicy.
No.
Spicy nuggets.
But I love making jerk chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Of all things.
I love
Even
jerk
though-
chicken.
Yeah, I love it. But I'd make it from scratch. I'd go buy all the ingredients, the Scotch bonnet, blend it all together, put it on. Don't like chicken on the bone, so I'd just do it on chicken breast instead. Oh, amazing. Really, that would be my go-to. Like, just jerk chicken with... don't even give a crap what's with it. Just, that would be it.
Yeah, I
it.
love jerk chicken. I tried to get him to go to a jerk chicken place when we went to the Tottenham Stadium. So many good food places around there. And
I just
don't get me
want
wrong, I love a
Nando's.
Nando's, as you've probably heard many, many times. But you can get Nando's anywhere, anytime. Jerk chicken, let's go. And we started walking. I think we got about a quarter of a mile into this walk, and he was like, "Can we just go to Nando's? I don't think I'll eat anything."
Oh
I've
no,
heard
but
that.
right, we're in the middle of fucking North London, where I've never been, about to go have food I've never had before. And did you not think, oh yeah, he is autistic, isn't he? He's probably just gonna want a Nando's.
No, I thought food.
Did you know what Nando's was?
Normal food. I
It's
call that
food.
normal food now. That's bad, isn't it?
I don't think
Just
Nando's
like-
is exactly exotic. To be
No,
honest.
it's like staple part of the diet. That's not good. Well, it's not because I can't afford it.
That's-
But
Yeah, I think that's the
when
issue,
I was
innit?
when I was wrestling more, it definitely was because it was on my. If there's not a Nando's nearby, we charge you more.
But that's
love
one of those
Nando's.
ones where it's probably your best choice if you're on the road and you're a wrestler. You're going for high protein and you can mix and match. You can get your greens and everything, get the vitamins, the nutrients and everything.
Nah. Plain burger, halloumi, and chips.
That's yours.
Yeah, exactly. But you can do whatever, can't you? So it's always a good go-to.
Yeah,
Nando's.
the peas from there are something else. I love the Nando's peas.
You're taking the peas.
Great.
Wow.
Great. I've loved how everyone's episode has all kind of revolved around one thing, and ours is piss. Fucking great.
What did
That's
you
the
expect?
association. That's gonna Flex Buffington piss. Lovely.
What about sweet treats?
Sweet treats.
Piss. Just before he edits it together, I made such
Nice.
a crowd.
Cookies, probably.
Oh, which
Love-
cookies?
Just cookie dough, particularly. So I used to work in Subway, and we used to get all the cookies delivered frozen, and then we'd have to heat them, warm them up, and whatever. But what I used to do, steaming drunk on a Saturday, if I turned up, would be to go into the big freezer, take a cookie out, just leave it out for a minute or two, just so it would defrost a little bit, and chomp away. So I'd have this like frozen cookie dough on tap, like from Subway.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it was. Oat and raisin was the best of all the ones. Really nice cinnamon into it. But yeah, you couldn't go wrong with. I wish they'd just sell them instead. Like I know you can get the cookies, but to have them as like the partly baked, like frozen,
Yeah.
so much nicer.
I had one of the footlong cookies on the way to Cleethorpes.
Pre-wrestling show, a foot-long cookie.
God.
Oh, I loved it. And I ate half of it on the way back, so I only had half of the footlong cookie. I'm not gonna.
See, I've had one.
I'm not
but
falling
I
for your tricks.
I put ice cream on it.
Mm.
That was nice.
They should just.
I
love
can only handle one of them cookies, and then I'm like, oh, that's too much. It's the same. Like if we go, if we do get a dessert, for me it's apple pie or cookie dough at the minute.
I'm just waiting for the way that this is going to get chopped together. And this is what goes through my head anytime we're filming. Anytime we get onto foot-long cookie, right, how's that going to get cut into something that we said
Foot-long piss.
earlier? Yeah, there you go.
What was it?
He's just said that he can only handle one of them at a time. We know exactly how he's editing that.
Oh yeah, so I'll order cookie dough from like Sprinkleberry or somewhere like that.
Sprinkleberry. I had something from there not long ago.
They're great, right?
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I can't even remember what I had. No, cookie dough. I
Yeah.
did have cookie dough. Oh, so nice.
Yeah, but the whole thing's too much. But you can't just eat half.
No, of course you can't.
So you have to eat it and then go, oh, this is tomorrow's happiness is gone.
Absolutely. And that was my thing with cheat meals back in the day.
Yeah.
Where it was, I'm going to indulge, I'm going to feel shit, but it's going to keep me on track then. For
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next- And it worked until I just decided that I just would feel shit all the time anyway.
Yeah, metabolism of 20s disappears pretty quick, doesn't it? It's
I never had one.
I look at a cookie now and I regret it for a week.
Yeah.
No, I fucking love apple pies and I love cookies. So, food chat sorted. What about movies?
I'm rubbish with movies. I've never had the attention span, ever. Like if I was to go and choose a film to watch, yeah, I am looking at your gross out comedies from the early 2000s, probably your American Pies.
Yeah,
Absolutely love them. Like those are the things that would keep my attention.
yeah.
But to sit and watch a proper film, I struggle massively.
I think American Pie is a proper film.
It's so good.
It is,
Yeah.
it is a film.
I saw a thing in the newspaper about young people today are kicking off about it and they want it cancelled.
No.
I'm like, how can you cancel something that's been made? But apparently you can. So there was this big thing that I'd seen on social media. So I was like, "Ah, fuck it, he knows enough. I'm going to make him watch it.
Yeah.
So here, watch this. Tell me what you think about it. And I sat with you, didn't I, and watched it,
Yeah,
and I was
that was
like,
an experience.
"This is great." It's still as funny to me today as it ever was, but then having him next to us and like realizing how old the film is, like with the computers
Yes.
and their internet from back then, and it's just you don't realize how it's aged, but it's to me still funny, and he still found it.
It was funny. It's just in my head, who's writing the script for it? Who sat down in the writer's room and gone, you know what, lads? I've got an idea.
But without it's a story that will be forever told. Somebody wants to lose their virginity, and for a young man, that's built up into it. So if you can, and it's funny,
Yeah,
you know, sex is funny. So you've got to think like that's probably why it has aged so well, because it's something that is timeless. You know,
Yeah.
in 50 years, you're still going to have 16-year-olds raging because they're still virgins and doing stupid stuff about it.
yeah,
Like putting their dick in pies. Apple pies.
yeah. Great. I don't like apple pie no more. Yeah, there's so many good movies from that era, and I say to my kids all the time, like, yo, you've got to watch this film, you've got to watch it. Oh, it's so old. And sometimes they'll watch it and they're like, actually, that's really funny, or actually, that's really good.
No, my point on the old films is when I don't care the fact. No, not the old
Proper
films.
midlife crisis over here in that.
I don't care if films are from fucking 1948. It's when the camera quality makes it look old.
I'm with that.
But
I can't watch the first Harry Potter film or the first or second Harry Potter film. Can't watch them. The camera does my head in too much. But the third onwards, I can watch all of them.
But I suppose. But then you've got to be aware of what there was. I know things can be adapted now, and like they can edit things and improve the quality. But it's how it was back then. Back then, we thought that was amazing quality. Back then,
It's not even bad quality. Like, it's not bad quality camera. It just something about it does my head in. I don't like
No,
it.
I get it, but again, like you have to.
Like, I can't watch a Jackie Chan film
I love Jackie Chan films.
because it's like if it's black and white, I don't care. I can watch something that's in black and white. It's when it's like
Grainy,
yeah, can't do it.
yeah.
and the frame rate's different, so it's.
I really I went back and watched the SummerSlam that was in Wembley. Can't remember what year that
92.
was. 92. And wrestling was good. The show was good, but the camera did my head in.
Yeah, I think you're spoilt now with how good quality a lot of film is.
Yeah.
I don't watch films. I can't remember. What's the newest film I would have watched?
I don't know,
Neither.
but I do remember the first time I got Kaya to watch Titanic,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's a proud moment because she loved that. And
Titanic's a good film.
yeah, I think it's still one of my favourites. But again, it's one of them where you watch it back. I mean, I remember watching it the first time in the cinema, and I'll not even tell you what else was going on in the cinema then. But I remember watching it back then and thinking, oh my God, it's so real. Have they actually built the ship? Do you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely was so sold on that film that I bought it on DVD on release day. Or VHS maybe, I can't remember. And I watch it back now and you can
Obviously
so bad CGI.
Like,
but for the time, I was sold on it.
Exactly.
And I don't know if it's because I was so young or because that's what the quality was then.
Exactly. Perception, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what you're used to. That's we go on about cancel culture and stuff. But if something's of the time, then you're going to appreciate it more at the time. Looking back on it, you reflect and go, "Oh no, actually things are better now." And and that's films or anything.
Yeah. Oh, again, going back to wrestling, there's plenty where I've watched and I've been like, oh, they got away with that. Like, and then you remember, actually, back then I would have probably really laughed at that. And I'm by no means nothing really offends me, but I still sometimes like watch something back and be like, oh, that happened. So I go through cycles of watching WWE.
We say this every episode.
Yeah, now on Netflix.
Do you know what I do, right? I go on Netflix. It's my favourite subscription service. I've got all my wrestling on it. I love it. And I go back and I watch the Attitude
I'll just mute
Era.
your mic in a minute. So watching back and seeing some of the signs in the audience, and you're like, they were allowed to take that in. Now you get into a lot of trouble for having a sign like that.
I know definitely there were some that were way more drastic, but there's still some signs that they let in that you're like, oh.
Yeah, of course.
Especially the one that Tiffany Stratton gets. There's loads of signs. They never show them on the TV, but there's pictures.
Oh no,
come
but
up
back
after
then
a
they
SmackDown.
did show them on the TV.
That's different. Yeah, maybe that's the difference now. But there's you'll be scrolling on whatever, and you'll see pictures of the signs. That kind of like, oh, they let that in the building.
I saw one clever sign. I know we literally go all over the place, don't we, with this? There was one clever sign that was like referencing a movie, an exact timestamp, and it was something really offensive in that movie to today's people, and no one obviously knew what it was. So that you go back, watch that series, watch that timestamp, and you're like, oh. But it's the way it is, isn't it? I guess. So, any music that you listen to on the regular?
Yeah, I'm
trying to sound young with that.
Again, you talk that
Hello,
time
kids.
period. Blink 182.
Yeah,
that's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Love them. Loved the latest album they did. Was really, really good. I've just been sticking on their early albums, going for a walk, just entertains me. Love them.
What was the live one they did?
Mark, Tom and Travis show.
That's the one. Yeah,
yes,
brilliant.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. I went to see them, years ago, and like so good. They had All American Rejects supporting them, and it was just such a great show. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're looking for music quality, they're probably not your go-to band, especially live. Tom's voice ain't the best, sort of whiny and whatever, but just it's all about, probably for me, the feeling that you get from them, and that, songs where it's all high tempo about breaking up with girls and stuff, and again that feeling of being a young teenager or whatever, and that's what I like. That's what keeps bringing me back to them.
What's weird about this is a lot of this has come back to being that young teenager age, and that's my age now. And you know what I do? I scroll on TikTok.
Yeah,
there's not really any music now that I really listen to and go, oh yeah, that's what I'm going through. And yeah, maybe that's because I'm boring.
I think it's because it's different. We had to wait for an album to come out, and we had to physically go and buy it.
No,
and now...
but it's not even that. It's just the music just doesn't exist. But I haven't heard anything that's like teenage grungy angst music that's been released post 2007.
Yeah, but then again, I suppose with the change of things, if I'd have had TikTok when I was your age, I'd have watched TikTok. I probably wouldn't have been so interested in the music, but that's what I had, and loved it because of it. When you get to my age, I feel really old, but it's probably, you'll be probably looking back and going, God, I remember this TikTok. Like, you'll probably have...
I don't remember any of the TikToks I
No,
watched.
but you'll get
having TikTok.
You'll get that nostalgia, and that's what...
Because for us, it was MySpace and Bieber, wasn't it?
Yes.
To start with. And then Facebook came along and blew them out the water.
Absolutely. I thought Facebook would be a flash in the pan thing.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I remember not wanting to sign up to Instagram. That'd be shit.
Yeah, same.
And then I gave in and...
Yeah. Why am I going to post pictures? Don't like pictures.
Yeah.
Do it all the time now.
Yep.
Pictures of me with an inflatable cock.
Don't know what you mean.
It all comes around eventually.
Yeah. Surprised I haven't been cancelled. They've tried.
Well, talking cancelling music though, like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
So I saw him a couple of times in the early 2000s, and stage show. Holy shit! Nothing near it. Incredible. I know he got arrested in Rome one of the years that I was there. So I think it was Reading Festival we saw him, and a few weeks before he'd been arrested in Rome for doing the same stage show.
Yeah.
And he gives you a performance. Whatever he's done, I don't even know what he's been accused of, and I know it's some bad shit, but that was something. Again, that music comes on, and I'm still like, that was a cool time.
Yeah. But that's separating the artist from the person, isn't it?
Yeah.
And having
Artist from the art, right?
Yeah. And I think you wrestling wise, I can sit and I can watch a Chris Benoit match and go, God, he was great.
Yeah.
And then also go, God, he was a knob
Yeah.
in real life. Like,
Yeah.
I can do it, but I can appreciate not everyone can.
No.
You know, but as we've said before, all these things come out later on. Nobody necessarily is a saint.
Yeah.
And you're going to get things going back, and are we going to get to a point where we're looking back on things and going, actually, no, I don't enjoy anything anymore from back then because everyone was problematic. And it's separating, like I said, Marilyn Manson, the performance, from whatever his real name is.
Brian something, I can't remember.
I don't know.
But again, Benoit, great example, and Dynamite Kid, another one. Like,
I loved the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
So good.
What did he do?
He held a shotgun against his wife's face or head and just was like, he was just a
Awesome.
horrible, horrible man.
he
Proper
was,
bully.
Yeah, little man syndrome, full of roid rage and all the other stories that you hear. And some of it may have been sexed up, some of it may have been factual. You weren't there, you don't know. Like, there's always going to be three sides to a truth, isn't there? So, like, but as an in-ring performer, fucking incredible.
Untouchable.
No, that's
Absolutely
Will Jackson. Gimmick infringement.
I'm pretty sure Dynamite came before.
But it wasn't untouchable. I'll even do the hand thing. You watch the product, guys. I don't.
Music, movies. Did we finish music?
Yeah, I think
Did we get carried away with other things?
To be fair, mine is you pop punk, skate punk,
Yeah.
whatever. Never skateboarded in my life, but the culture was cool. Again, I grew up with it. I used to have the cool skateboarding kids in school where I went to an all-boys school. So everyone was gross. Everyone was disgusting. Video phones just came out, I think, towards the end. And so
while you were at school?
Yeah, so it'd be like, you'd get all the way.
So glad they didn't when I was at school.
Do you know how many videos of people pissing, your favourite, were sent round because boys, funny, this, or stapling each other, like
Stapling?
yeah. Have you ever been stapled in the arm?
No.
Doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, you'd think it would. I didn't it. However, when I saw someone staple their scrotum to somebody's arm,
Oh.
I think that hurt.
The inside of the leg.
We
Not that I did, but I've seen
I
it.
can imagine.
we played Knuckles where we'd get coins. I don't know if it probably would have been a thing when you were at school. But you'd get coins and you'd flick them into each other's knuckles, and it was whoever could make the other person bleed first.
I'm surprised coins are still a thing.
Well, no, because the school I went to wasn't fancy enough to have the fingerprint thing. I think it does now.
Yeah.
Which is
No, the knuckles we had was you held your hand like that,
yeah.
and then
Oh, wow.
there.
Yes.
That's not.
I
And
remember
then if you
that.
twitch, then you get a free hit, and then if you
that's
missed,
minging.
then you get to hit me.
Weren't we horrible?
Yeah.
No, we'd like.
And then do you remember the pencil trick?
Oh, between
Where
your fingers.
Yeah,
and...
yeah. And you just smash it down. If it didn't break, one of your mates would smash your hand. And what was the other one? Oh, against the table. This one.
Oh.
That's not a nice feeling. That's brought back some PTSD right there. Yeah.
Someone used to. I could never do it, but it was something like they'd run their fist against and then scratch that.
Cat scratches.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, it was horrible. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Absolutely worst. Because you didn't think it was anything at the time, like when it was starting off, because they were just rubbing or whatever, and it made the skin so sensitive that when they did then do the thing.
Did you ever do this one as well?
No.
Do you not know this one?
No.
Do you know this one? Okay, so what you got to do is get your teeth on the little white bit on your nail.
And then press them together.
Bite
or
it for
whatever.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Oh, come on. It's fun for the
I'm
camera.
not doing this shit.
So you do this for 30 seconds, then you do that and pull apart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. But it was something like you'd bite the top there and then put them together, and it was like
Like an electric shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. So do it, film it, and put it in the comments.
There you go.
I don't think you can post videos in any comment
No,
section
we'll
of
make that one of the
anything.
New
clips.
TikTok trend.
Oh, we should start that.
Absolutely. It'll get cancelled self-harm.
We do not have the reach for that.
No. Have you got any funny wrestling stories or road trip stories?
FFW Pro Wrestling and Fitness Centre is the training school for Fight Factory Wrestling UK, based just off Doddington Road near the Birchwood in Lincoln. We offer wrestling training for both adults and children ages 8 years and upwards. We also offer personal training in one-to-one and group sessions, run by a husband and wife team consisting of a level 3 personal trainer and wrestling coach and registered nurse. FFW has been helping people on their fitness journey and producing professional wrestlers since 2013. We focus on your holistic well-being and care with bespoke classes and personal training sessions to suit all. More details of this can be found on our website, fightfactorywrestling.com, or you can send us an email at linkswrestling@gmail.com to get more details.
So many. So many. So it depends which ones are allowed on.
I say anything.
You know about Tory?
So I've got, let's go with, so the first one, doing a show, and I was doing a schoolboy gimmick. And
Did an entire match off a pen. What worker?
definitely not. So the idea being that my trunks got pulled down, I was wearing girls' underwear underneath. It wasn't my idea, it was my tag partner, textbook Dave Breaks. He bought the pants, presented them to me, and as an impressionable young man, I went, I'll put on these pants. Put them on, put my trunks on over the top, went out, wrestled, the spot happened, and I am, the worker that I am, selling out to everyone, bumping round, trying to make sure every single person can see that I'm wearing girls' pants here, bending over, flip bumps, legs spread open, everything. Did you know
Oh, God.
that the issue with ladies' pants is, from a design perspective, there's no testicle room. So as I'm bumping and feeding around full of 200 screaming children, my testicles are... And I didn't know. And as the match is going on, I'm trying to make it more obvious. Like, look, my bollocks. Didn't know until somebody after the match came up, after the show came up and went, we saw your bollocks. So there's one. Another one. So I was doing a show outside at a university, and I'd had a bit of a dicky tummy. But planning the match, it was like, it's kind of, it's not a camp show, but it's in front of an audience that isn't, you think, sort of like the Booton Park Fair sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I thought, to get with the first match on, we're trying to get the attention. What is something that everyone knows is funny? Getting hit in the balls. So my whole thing of, first time I've worked this guy, we're on first, out in the boiling hot sun, and I'm like, right, we're going to do this, and you're going to crotch me on the ropes, and you're going to send me off the ropes, so get my leg over the middle and whip me. So I have to kind of scratch my gooch across the ropes, and all this thing where I'm getting da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, match starts, and like I said, I've got a bit of a dicky tummy. First bump. I think I've shit myself here. And I am going, right, if I've shit myself and I'm wearing trunks and that I'm being plastered on the rope here, on the rope here, on the rope, the second match is going to come out and it's going to be avoid the shit, avoid the shit, avoid the shit. Like dripping diarrhea everywhere. I was panicking. Thankfully I didn't, but the fear for the rest of the... I have straight faced the whole match. I was spot, done, toilet, check my arse. What's that? Probably, this one might get, yeah, anyway. I once got, first time I'd ever been on like a proper, not an overseas, well it is an overseas tour, but it was through Blondie Barrett, who's amazing. I learned so much from him. Credit so much of the stuff I've done to him, because it's just such a amazing mind. But he got approached to do these shows in Jersey and Guernsey.
Yep.
So explain like the guy isn't really a wrestling guy, but he just wants to promote something. So, you know, got these two young lads that are filming the shows and everything, and we got put up in hotels. Like, did the first show, and we're like, go back to the hotel in Guernsey, and it's like, oh, it feels a bit weird, you know. We're part of this group, and, you know, the two lads and the older man have disappeared, and it's just the rest of the day. Whatever, you know, each their own. Maybe they're not partiers. Then somebody finds out that on the side of this wrestling venture, they are filming certain videos in the hotel room together. So splicing up, you know, the rest of this, we get to Jersey, and they call a couple of the lads with abs out, and they're like, oh, we're just going to do some promotional shots, like, you know, for the newspaper, you know, get out, you know, we'll choose you, yeah, you've got abs and short trunks, and you, come on, pose for these pictures. And then, after the show, off they disappear again, filming gay porn. And that was the whole purpose, I think, it was never really confirmed, but speaking to the very drunk camera guy afterwards, who made it very clear that I wasn't chosen because he didn't like what was in my pants. But yeah, I essentially on a gay porn venture.
I don't think there's anything cancelable about that.
No, I suppose not.
It's a thing that exists. I wouldn't know.
Check his computer.
Yeah.
I don't
Just been given an iPad, I need to check it.
Gay piss.
He's got a thing for piss, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Do not have a thing for pit fuck's sake.
Well, what's in your pants? I've got a picture of what's in your pants from an old
backstage.
Yeah. Hospital Club show.
Yes. Yeah.
So
it had been a while. Blue balls. I think they were black, actually.
I can't. Was it Bowls Balls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a long time ago.
I think you need to provide some context, or else YouTube will note this.
If I have the picture, which I probably have somewhere,
Yeah.
I'll be able to spot it into the.
Yeah. I'm very problematic. Like, if I couldn't, I think I've been around long enough now that people just kind of go, oh, what a weird old man. Whereas if I was new and I was putting bowls down my pants and taking pictures, I would be ruined.
I think worse things were happening at that venue though, because there was two change rooms. We were only ever allowed to use one. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why we weren't allowed to use the second one?
Was it weed?
Yeah. We'd grown weed in it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, referenced it last week.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Oh, God.
Wicked.
Yeah. No wonder we weren't allowed in, because it had all been gone. When they were trying to keep it secret, so they didn't want me stealing it.
No, not stealing it, reporting it to the appropriate authorities.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That'll go well in my application. So, any other stories from wrestling that you're happy to share, or is it more the funny ones?
No, yeah, happy to share anything. To be fair, considering I've been doing this for nearly 20 years, especially over the last 10 or so, I've stuck pretty much to the Fight Factory shows. Like, since having kids, like, going out and doing shows here, there, and everywhere doesn't appeal. And you guys have always been so good to me. Really have, and I really do appreciate it. There's, times where you've called me to come to your house to show me messages and stuff, which you didn't have to do, but I do really appreciate, and that stuck with me, and that's a sense of loyalty towards yourselves, and I'll always do that. So a lot of these stories I've got from other things are X amount of years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, but certainly enjoy the inflatable cock, the twang them in the balls spot, which you use a lot.
Stole.
Yeah, which from that show is where I've got a picture with you doing the test of strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From South
Side, yeah, for working for a man who never wanted me. Absolutely, they've done a South Side. They did a T-shirt, and it was like, everyone that's ever wrestled on our shows ever, I'm not on it. He never wanted me. He made that quite clear.
How did you end up there then?
It'll be through Joe Connors and through Paul Malin, who are the reason I've ever had any outside bookings, to be honest, because they really did look after me. Really, two of the best guys, and they're both doing great things. Paul's doing great with Aspire, and Joe's doing great with Elevation. Like, both absolutely fantastic people, and really do go out of their way to help.
Yeah.
So that, and Styx, to be fair, I imagine would have had quite an influence over them at the time. Styx, again, he's the guy who trained me. He really did, again, put in so much effort to help me that probably I did nothing with. So those are the people that are probably the reason why I got booked. They had a space for something. Madman Manson was just starting to retire. I was supposed to have his retirement match in Southside. He drove up to the car park, dropped off the referee, and then turned around and left. So I panic had a softcore match with a trainee that was horrendous.
That's the one where Dale Mills said we weren't allowed to do ours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But it was horrendous because quite an anxious guy. So I was in a match that I'd never done in front of quite a large crowd for me. It was a mix of CZW, the death match company, and Southside. So they did the softcore match sort of as a tongue-in-cheek sort of, and pardon me. The idea being that it was me against Manson. I think it was I had a winning streak that I'd created because I'd won one match. So I made a big deal about this streak just because you try and do what you can, don't you, to try and keep yourself there against Madman Manson for his balls. I think it was his balls.
What?
It was either his career or his balls. I can't remember. It might have, yeah.
That's a
But
clip.
yeah, but he apparently turned up to the venue, spun round, dropped the referee off, and left. So I was in a position where I was the guy I was wrestling, who I was really looking forward to wrestling because he was, the pinnacle of comedy wrestling, and such a nice guy as well. He didn't want to wrestle me, or whatever issues he had. I did take it personally, to be honest.
Yeah.
Had that, and then against a trainee who had never had a match in front of this crowd. So he was all jittery, and then a stipulation where you're thinking, well, I've got all these things, and I've got bubble wrap on the rings and stuff, and
excuse me.
There was so many influencing factors there that just shit the bed. I should have done better as the more experienced person in there, but certainly at that time, I didn't have the experience for that. I was in there sort of like as a favour.
Yeah.
And then to be in that position where, I shit the bed massively. I had the owner of CZW apparently could be heard saying, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Oh dear.
Yeah. Which I think is fucking funny. But, not the best look, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did enjoyed those Southside shows, but it was very obvious, I think, that he didn't want me. That I went to do one show. It was a double show. I was sat there in the back all day, all for a run-in spot. So I came out, got beat up by Joe Connors, and that was it.
Good payday?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why?
Because back, it was, Southside were a big company, and it was the opportunity. Truthfully, I can't really remember how much I got paid, but I know it wasn't, astronomical, or certainly probably didn't even cover my food on the way home.
Wow.
But, got some fun stories out of that. I know X-Pac is a very loud, grunty shitter. I sat in the toilet cubicle having a poo, and all of a sudden I look down and I can see this trainer kind of encroaching into my cubicle. And I'm thinking, what's that? And that was quite a good noise, if you can. And I go, this is ridiculous. I go out to wash my hands, and there is Sean Maltman. I look down and I'm like, that's his trainer. That's make some noise. Yeah. But it was cool because I got to meet so many cool people again, like Kaylee Ray, who's now on SmackDown, I think.
Yeah.
Lovely
Not
girl.
being used well.
Yeah, but she came and she chatted to me. Roderick Strong, the nicest man. Got to have a lovely chat with him. Just kind of sat around. Tatanka and Chris Masters love marijuana.
Yeah.
Chris Masters just came out and was talking to people and chuckling away about how he was so desperate to get high he was smoking it using an apple. And then Tatanka comes out and Chris Masters just turns to him, hey Tatanka, apples. And he went, yeah. You ever tried stale bread? And it's hard, and you think, what the fuck am I doing? What is this life? And I only saw a small snippet of that, and to think people are going on the road and living that is just mind-blowing. So funny, though.
Yeah, I've heard apples as bongs a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Never tried it myself.
I don't. Maybe it tastes nice. I don't know. But it's just,
We'll go to the supermarket on the way home.
I'm not involved.
I don't do that sort of stuff. Never have. Only in Amsterdam where it's perfectly fine.
So it's also perfectly fine in the rest of Holland as well.
Yeah.
So why didn't you just say Holland?
I don't know. Because I'm so adamant I'm going to get to Amsterdam this year.
You do that, brother.
If someone asked you for any advice they wanted to start wrestling, what would your advice be?
so mine would always be, don't let your anxiety stop you from searching for advice and feedback. A lot of my shtick has always been, comedy guy doesn't look like a wrestler. So that's been my bread and butter. Always that. So after a match, especially when you've got very experienced people, I would talk myself out of going and looking for feedback and advice from them, because I would go, well, they're just going to tell me I'm fat and, need to go to the gym. Like, that's what I was expecting the feedback to be. So I would talk myself out from actually looking for the advice that would have made me better and I would have learned from. So that would be it. Don't allow yourself to get too in your head, because that's the thing that will hold you back more. That looking for feedback, looking for advice, going out and introducing yourself to people. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's not something I would have probably thought about myself, but it's definitely something I've seen where people have been too anxious to ask for feedback and ask for advice and just go up to someone and go, oh, can you watch my match and tell me what you think. I don't think I've ever had that confidence issue, but I've definitely seen it, and I think to be your own worst critic can be a good thing, but it can also be, in some respects, quite debilitating for some people.
Oh, absolutely. And I look back and I think I kick myself because I go, how many times have I ever seen anyone go no or be rude about it? No one has ever been rude about, no, I'm not watching your match. Or if somebody can't, they can't, but they've always kind of got, oh, really sorry, I'm not been able to. Or
So as long as they've got the reason,
yeah. But again, it's just being brave enough to go and ask, because we have all been there, and we all want these shows to be as good as possible. So if somebody can't watch it, they can't watch it, but just go and ask, take the feedback, allow yourself to accept it if it's critical, because the point of it isn't to shit on you, it's to make you better.
Yeah.
So that would be it.
And what was the best advice you ever got given?
Hang your boots up.
No, when was that?
It's every show. No. Again, trying to think. I'm not necessarily sure what the best advice, but certainly what I've picked up is you're selling a show to an audience. So as I said to the guys earlier, you're looking for that emotional reaction. So when you're working a show and you're selling and you're reaching out to the crowd or whatever, and you're making eye contact with people, like, do it to the front row. They're the people that are paying the most money. If you can bring them back, you're making the show better. So try and get that emotional response from people by eye contact, from making noise at the right time, feeding round the ring so everyone can see what's happening. Try and do so. You see too many people like closing up and dead selling, and that is not allowing everyone to see, which stops them getting invested, which is what you want, because then they come back. The promoters are happier because you're bringing people back in the building, because you've told a story that they're invested in. The show is better as a whole because of it. Everything, it all has a knock-on effect, and all it takes is just a bit of eye contact with little Timmy in the front row, or, selling right to, you can tell that so-and-so's mum is there, and, she's a bit noisy. So, you can work her a little bit, and then the ripple effect will make its way round, and then people are invested more in what you're doing because you've involved the audience in the right way.
Yeah. It's funny talking like this, though. I don't know. I've done Instagram posts, and I've said it to you before, but there's a lot of people, I think, that see you as one of their favourites, and I don't even think you realise how many people appreciate your work. Right. Like both wrestlers and fan-wise. The amount of other wrestlers who, when I've been other places, we love watching Flex. And I don't even know if you've met some of them.
That's really nice, because to be honest, no, because biggest critic is myself, and I'll watch stuff back. Like you sent me the Gold show, and what I can't get over is like, look at my love handles, look at that, that was, and it's silly because that was the point of this gimmick that I came up with 15 years ago or whatever, was that I was fat, didn't look like a wrestler, and to embrace it, because that was what set me apart. But even then, even with myself knowing that, I'd still focus on the negatives. I think that's really nice to hear, that people do like what I've done. It's always, I like that kind of feedback.
I say it whenever the creative stuff's being done. I have my part in the creative stuff is for the guys. If I think, right, okay, they're ready to step up, or maybe this one hasn't done as well as somebody else, so that's my part in there. And quite often in training, I'll use you as an example. So I'll say that you're possibly one of the most adaptable people I've known, because if we want you to go, right, we really hate this guy, let's portray that, you can get over as the most vicious bastard out there. And then if you want to do the comedy, you do the comedy. If you want to do a straight match, you do a straight match. I think there's not I don't think there's a role within FFW alone that you haven't done yet.
No, I've done the serious heel, serious face. Yeah. I put a lot of that down to working with Paul Malin, actually. I had a lot of time doing a lot of matches with Paul. And he is so adaptable. He is fantastic.
And so giving as well.
Absolutely. Like, we would, go and have 30-minute matches, and it would go from ridiculous like tests of strength and arm wrestles and silliness to serious like moves and stuff, and getting that chance to work with him and seeing how he was able to do it, because he's someone who should have been given more attention, because
Completely agree.
he was, again, if you saw, say, 15 years ago, if you were one of the bigger British names, you can guarantee that Paul was working with them to bring them up, to to get them working.
He was literally every weekend on every show poster you ever saw.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's absolutely one of the best. To this day, still. I wrestled him a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, again, so giving and so understanding of what the crowd want, what the crowd need.
Yeah.
And so intelligent.
And also another good hand when you're working with limitations. So I was speaking with Lory about this recently, and I think she was actually on a podcast speaking about it, how when her back was at her worst, she'd worked with you and she'd worked with Paul, and she was like, I know I can do anything because they're going to look after me. We can tell any story, and it's just great for injury.
Yeah, that's one of my proudest matches, to be fair, because knowing Lory's amazing, like she can do anything, but because her back was in such a bad state, but the fact that she was confident in me that I could keep her safe, and the whole match we worked the back, and she was okay afterwards, and she was safe and stuff, and that was nice to have that. But there was also a point in that match where I was turning from heel to face. It was quite an emotional match because it was in memory of Jamie, who passed away, and it was lovely to know that I'd been put forward as one of his favourites in that as well. But there was a point where I just stopped for a moment and just looked round at the crowd, and it was almost like they reacted as I turned. So every side of the crowd, and I thought, this is everything I've ever wanted as a wrestler, to have that attack, that reaction, that attack. All it took was stop, look, or slowly look round, and they followed me. Every corner was booing or reacting to the way I wanted them to.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I think I'll try and put that match on YouTube. I think I can take that off. It's on one of the streamings, so I can take that and put that on. And again, it a really good match. I'd say two people who, from my experience, I know I might have spoken about it on here. I've definitely spoken about it down there. But you two are both people where we've got that carried away doing our own thing backstage or talking other shit backstage, where we've got to the curtain just as music hits and we haven't even planned a finish.
Yeah.
So when you two can go in there and do that, it's always going to be a match where it's like a backstage sellout. Everyone's going to watch it because everyone who understands and who's worked with either of you are going to know, okay, they're going to create something. So, and again, putting Paul Malin in there, I think I've only ever worked with Paul like 4 or 5 times. Not very many in the amount of years we've been on shows together, but going back to one of your points about being your own worst critic, I remember I made a call about a chop spot, and I think he misheard the call, thought I was going to duck a chop, so he raised the chop and smashed me in the face, which made the back of my head hit the ring post. And I was really critical, like, did I miscall it? Did I mistime it? What did I do wrong? And I don't think I ever watched the match back because of that one little thing.
Silly, isn't it?
But it was such a stupid little thing.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
I think it created more of the right reaction than it would have done if the chop hit me properly. But yeah, I don't think either that or I never got sent the match. I can't remember. But I've never seen it back either way. I ask about best match or best matches.
Oh, that's a good point. That's probably one of the viewer questions.
Both what you've been in and what you like to watch back for inspiration.
Okay, so probably it's one of the the Lory match is up there. I've been in a couple of ladder matches, which I love because that was quite cool to me to be in ladder matches, and I did, I'm not much of a spot guy, but I did moonsaults off the top of ladders in both of them, and I, little mark out thing for me. Love tagging with SC Supreme.
Yeah.
Love tagging with Lucas Black, or Mr. Goodman, or Loeve. Yeah. Love all of them. But to actually put it down to a favourite match, it's difficult. It's so difficult because so self-critical.
Yeah.
Even the best match that I've ever done, I'll find a reason to dislike it.
Yeah.
So it's a list of anything, to be fair. In terms of matches to watch, I struggle these days. I struggle to sit down and have the time to watch a match, because my attention span's awful. I am a TikTok person where I'd rather watch clips of something.
The highlights on YouTube when it's like 8 minutes instead of...
Yeah. I used to love watching the music videos of shows like PWG used to do a music video after every show.
Like a highlight package.
Yeah. So cool. There were these ones of Shikara as well. All really cool. And for someone that isn't necessarily a spot guy, I used to love watching them.
Yeah.
For the spots.
Yeah. It's just a quick gratification wrestling, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's
WWE
probably...
speed.
That's where my head is nowadays. Just want that. Like that. Tick. It's like the John Cena stuff he's doing at the minute where he's basically a shout out to...
Spamming the buttons.
Yeah. And shout out to all these people and you're getting to see the little hidden, like, oh, he's done Edge's Spear, he even did that. And
then Michael Cole said it was a nod to the big dog.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't, was it? It
was definitely Edge.
I don't get why they said that, no, because they have the copyright to Edge, don't they?
Probably just thinking what's relevant in WWE.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Edge is forever relevant, I reckon, at this point.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's it at the minute. It's like just the kind of little snippets of stuff. Talking about the Dynamite Kid, you watch, there's a music video of him and Tiger Mask set to Journey's Don't Stop Believing. It's on YouTube somewhere. Amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Get Tom on that.
Huh?
Get Tom on that.
Tom's probably all over it. Viewer questions. You've got them? Yeah.
There's
2.
There's like 3.
That's so
Three questions from one person. and
I'm really bad at plugging it though.
I'm awful as well.
Oh, excuse me.
And I'm going to read this exactly as I said as well.
Who's it by?
Are we just saying who it's by? It's from one Dan Bromley.
I love Dan Bromley. One of them will be Flight of the Conchords, won't it?
No.
No? Oh.
What do you prefer? Family friendly, sexy, flexy, or over 18s drawn on cock? Flex.
I love an over 18 show. Always have done. The inflatable cock always has to come out. I'd love a Viagra spot. I think it's hilarious. There's a Kumite. I was their first match. They're a deathmatch company, and I swear I was their first. One of, if not their first match, was me and Johnny Concrete. No ring. hard like club floor.
Oh, it was which club was it? I know because they only had that for 2 shows, was it?
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a Pop World or something.
Yeah.
However, that I loved it. Like same when we used to do Paradox, which Becky used to bring the ring to.
Yeah.
Loved them. So funny. Just get into no filter, because a lot of my go-to if someone's back and forth is your mum, or I am over the top ridiculous with my comebacks sometimes because the filter goes.
Yeah.
And I'll go dark, and that's my all boys school growing up coming out, where I'm going saying the worst things possible that will get me shit canned off of everything. But you get a bit more freedom on those over 18 shows.
Yeah.
It's just them. They are the funnier ones to me.
I think there's one show in particular, I think we spoke about it earlier actually, where you just made one little whisper to me and I got carried away. And so did the other person in the match,
Yeah.
and then so did the audience.
And people were coming up to me afterwards going, why did they call you that? And I said, well, I said to. Because it's funny.
I remember a certain person tearing me a new one backstage. Like, how dare you? Like, I was like, I just got carried away.
Yeah. But it's funny.
It was whispered in my ear, and I carried away.
But it's funny. Yeah.
But I also remember the it wasn't an over 18 show, but the Body Slams to Cancer at the assembly rooms, and I made the little call just to try and pop Becca. And what was supposed to be a match filled with we don't like each other, and it's about this title that means so much to me, and it was one of them ones where I don't think we'd really planned that much, if I remember right. Maybe the finish.
Yeah.
And it just reading the room like, people do want to see a bit of funny. So if we put the bit of funny in, the serious stuff's going to seem more serious, and me not being able to win will seem more serious.
Yes.
So, and just that little bit, that's again one of them little ones where I've watched it back and I can see the minute I tell you, say this.
Yes.
Because I get that stupid shit-eating grin on my face like,
Yeah.
I've done a funny.
Yeah. Love it though, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Best bit of wrestling. Like,
But again, pushing that envelope at a family show where you're not, again, being too naughty, but for those who understand, it's like a Pixar movie, isn't it? There's them little hidden treats for the adults.
yeah. Absolutely.
Second question is, again, from one Dan Bromley. He says, how did you pick your entrance music?
I love cheesy pop. Like, as much as I say I love skate punk and all that, like Adam Ricketts, amazing. If he wants to come and sing me down to Body Slams.
He didn't reply to our post. We need more people to post about it.
Exactly, yeah. Spam him. Adam Ricketts, breathe again.
Yeah, so Adam Ricketts, if you see this, I'm definitely putting this in. You should come to Body Slams to Cancer, which is a charity event. It's not that far for you to come if you're Manchester or London way. Either way, it's probably about 2.5 hours. So you've made some money on Coronation Street.
Yes, he did.
And music. So train down here. We can even get you a discount on a train. And come and play Sexy Flexy into the ring.
Absolutely. I think he owns a pub now. I follow him on Instagram.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so come from the pub, bring some raffle prizes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of positives to Adam Ricketts coming for him. You know, a lot of good publicity.
Yeah.
That he could get from singing this fat man to the ring.
And it'd help us hit that £5,000 target that we really want to do for Sophie's Journey.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So again, it's whatever I like. Very boring, but I just like random music.
again, that's another one we've had messages about in the past and shout outs from people like, you've probably been tagged in some of them online, but people comment about the entrance music.
Yeah, yeah. But it's I like music where it's got, for entrances, where it's a bit of music and then a pop point where you can come out and do that. And that has a lot of that. So it's got the entrance where you come out, pop, and then the song kind of goes round, and then there's a bit where, again, it's pre-chorus, you know, it builds to something, and that's where I like to be on the apron ready to do my pratfall into the ring.
Yeah.
Because it's got that build again, and it's, you know, there's points. I've thought about points of the song and where I'd be and what I'd be doing during them.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked it.
And then it's not really a question. It's also from one Dan Bromley. He says,
You're in a good mood with him because you call him Daniel sometimes.
don't matter. I just know that no one ever calls him it. I don't even know if it's on his birth certificate, Daniel. He might just actually be Dan. But everyone who's called Dan is Daniel to me. Stop being different. Just use your actual name. And he says, and can you tell him he's one of my favourite people to ref?
Oh, that's lovely. Well, he's one of my favourite refs to ref.
I sang for you.
You did say. I didn't say he was, but he's one of. I always say one of the best refs are the ones that you don't necessarily notice. And Dan, you won't notice him until you need to.
Yeah.
You know, he's always in the right place at the right time. If you need him to do comedy bits for you, he'll do them.
Yeah.
If you need him to be the serious, like, no, you need to pack it in, he'll do it. Speaking of people that are very adaptable, Dan is incredibly adaptable, and considering he hasn't been doing this for very long,
No.
the skills that he's got, fantastic. He's so good.
He was very good at keeping me in check, when it's like when I get carried away on
Yeah.
the outside, like, come on, we've got to now get the fuck back in the ring. Like,
Yeah.
He's quite happy to tell you, look, you're taking the piss now.
He is, but he's a bit of an unsung hero, I think, as
Yeah.
well, because he sorted all the ref shirts, didn't he?
Yes, he did, yeah.
And he organises all the radio equipment, doesn't
He has a couple of them, yeah. We always advise anybody who's training to be a ref to get some stuff sorted, but if they don't, he's always the guy who goes, yeah, he's lost one of his radios straight away. Dan's like, yeah, I've got you hooked up, don't worry about it.
Yeah, and
So-
he'll be leading that behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
He'll be, to 5 minutes left,
Yep.
get them to go home, he's in that gorilla position if
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not reffing, and
Yeah.
he's taking charge of that.
There was him and Scott Bell who, when he first started reffing, they'd literally, you can see them. They're not even behind the curtain watching on the little monitor. They're there watching every movement straight away, giving feedback.
Yeah.
Dan quite often, again, unsung hero, comes down here and he'll do little sessions with the guys about the importance of the referee's role and positioning things for them to think about when the referee's involved and how to get the most of the referee when you're doing comedy or when you're doing serious or when you want the distractions. And he's very good at coming down and offering to help the guys, and a couple of the guys who want to learn to referee, he'll go out of his way to. It's a good drive for him to come here just to, put in 2 hours with them. But he does it and he cares. He loves it.
Yeah.
So
it comes across, doesn't it? He genuinely cares.
Yeah.
And it's not an ego thing for him.
No.
He just wants the best for everyone.
yeah. But now we've built him up, we need to knock him down with something quick. I can't think of anything. He's too nice.
He is. He's
He brings
lovely.
donuts as well.
Yeah, he does.
He has brought donuts in the past, and he keeps Becca in check as well because he brings her the coffee, so she ain't totally
Absolutely.
losing her shit.
Tim Hortons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you check everything? For the questions?
Yeah.
That's it. Just
There you go.
just
So
that's
have you
it.
got any questions?
I don't know. We kind of touched on it all. We'll think, obviously, in gimmick, say wrestling is real.
Hmm.
What would you say is your proudest moment in wrestling?
Then it would be winning the World Heavyweight belt. Even not in gimmick, we're thinking that I am a comedy wrestler. And to be in a position where, regardless of who has what belts, you are thinking your World Heavyweight Champion is front and foremost of things. So I've been very lucky that I've been a World Heavyweight Champion. I had a show named after me. There's been a lot of work put into me from yourselves or from Becca.
That's nothing to do with me.
No, but,
I'm not creative.
No, but you know what I mean. As a Fight Factory as a whole,
Yeah.
I've put in a lot of work to me to allow for me to be put in quite a pivotal position of quite a few shows actually,
Yeah.
and it's that I'm most proud of. Getting entrusted with that, and hopefully being able to deliver. Not always, but hopefully more often than not, I'm able to hit the targets that are needed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's a good question as well.
I'm
Hey.
awesome.
Yeah. So your Hall of Fame person and your Hall of Fame moment. It can be funny, it can be serious, it can be anything you wish.
yeah. So, I mean, if we're talking wrestling, Hall of Fame for me is Scotty 2 Hotty. He was my favourite growing up, and I know he did the show a few years ago.
A few years ago, it's like over a decade now.
Shut up. But I still, he was a hero of mine growing up, and I still remember the first words he said to me, probably the only words, and he was just walking around. He came up to me and he said, "Do you know where the toilet is?" And it, just what a man. But, watch him, because what he's able to do is exactly what I want to be good at. He controls the audience. He is a man that does the worm. But actually, watch him sell. Watch how he, how he's able to engage people in from what he does. the worm wouldn't mean shit if it wasn't the work that went around everything. You know, when he takes stomps, he feeds up. He looks like he's trying to get up. So many people just lie there and sell and react, but he's trying to... And that little twist of a cell really makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was used as an enhancement talent for years.
But even then, you could see how good he was.
Absolutely. But that's why he was used as an enhancement, because he was able to put the shine on people that maybe didn't have that kind of talent.
Yeah, when they first brought in that cruiserweight, was it the cruiserweight belt they called it, or the light heavyweight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he was pivotal in putting people over on that.
Absolutely. He and Dean Malenko had a fantastic match at Backlash years and years ago. But, you know, that was one of the few opportunities he actually got to go out and wrestle and shine and show what he could do.
Yeah.
And recommend that to anyone to see that, because Dean Malenko is a fantastic wrestler, but he lacked the character.
Yeah.
Whereas Scotty bought that, but was able to match him from a wrestler perspective.
Yeah.
So good.
Have you seen his sons wrestling now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he has half the talent that he has, he's going to go well.
Yeah.
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 So he's my Hall of Fame in terms of, like, wrestler people.
You know, most people like say their mum or the wife.
I was
Scotty
talking,
too high.
no, I was talking wrestling. If we're talking real life,
Scotty too high.
Scott Garland. Nah, I'll say my kids. Nah, yeah.
There's like coming out and then
They
like,
won't watch
oh, I'll
this.
get a beating for this.
They won't watch this. No, love my kids. Yeah.
And a moment.
Hall of Fame moment. Probably being again winning the heavyweight belt. In terms of wrestling, but if we're talking real life, then yeah, having my kids. They like love them. I've got videos on my phone now of the difference in age is 9 years, and my older daughter loves my younger one, and it's really heartwarming to see them together. And you know, like I said, I've got this video of just from a few days ago of my older daughter sitting her down in a ball pool, reading a book to her just independently, didn't get asked to do it, didn't, you know, I was cooking tea for her, but she did that. And if there's one thing that I want to remember, you know, they could grow up and hate each other, but I've got this video
That one moment.
Yeah, just this pure like love
Yeah.
between siblings
Yeah.
that I created with my dodgy penis. Yeah.
We've got a very similar picture of him and his youngest sister.
Yeah.
At the old unit. And
Yeah.
they were running round. One of them got hurt, and she got hurt, and he's grabbed her, he's picked her up, and he's given her a cuddle.
Yeah.
And we got loads of them of all four of them at different points, but that one, just because he's here, is a very similar sort of thing.
I
like.
only ever get shown the ones where I'm in the back seat of a car picking my nose. Though, so, you know, I never get shown the nice ones.
Oh, that video on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's a winner. Oh, delicious.
I was 3 years old.
And what or who would you blackball?
I've been thinking about this.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye.
Yeah. Please cut that. No. Again, you can go the serious route, can't you? And say like the people who prefer the younger people. You know.
Nonsense.
I didn't know if I could say that.
Oh, I don't care. I can.
Yeah, nonce. Which on its own, if you take away all the meaning, the word nonce.
Great word.
Quite funny.
Incredible word.
Quite a satisfying word to say. You got nonce. It's very pleasing to say. Like moist, which some people hate. It's a very pleasing.
A lot
word.
of people still hate the word cunt.
Yeah, but
That's
again,
just
Just a great word, though, isn't it?
there's so many words like that. However, I will go with not cancel culture, because I do believe that there are things that do need to be monitored and stuff. But again, it's that preconception that jokes are an idea of somebody's beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
So I will make horrendous jokes. Awful. Some of the worst. I'll use the worst language, the worst slurs and everything. But I'll also be the first person to say that's not right and that, context.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be in context.
Yeah.
But people are too quick to jump up and criticize things that they've not taken the time to actually look into the details of.
Yeah.
And I did it a lot when I was younger. And self-reflection is a wonderful thing to look back and go, actually, I should have been a bit more lenient and thought about things rather than you're horrendous because you believe this or whatever. And actually looking at the bigger picture and thinking more. So, yeah, it would be that preconception.
The problem comes, though, when people use a joke to hide behind something. And I'd say here we try and be quite on it. And again, in life in general, there's the difference between the intent and the joke, isn't it?
Absolutely. And that's where you need to be aware. But, as I've said, I will make these jokes.
Yeah.
Without the context, without that underlying tone.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just like to laugh at things I hate. I don't want to waste my time hating.
It takes so much energy to just think of something to hate all the time,
doesn't it? You take away the power of something by laughing at it. If I hate racism, absolutely hate it, I'll make jokes because, again, I find the idea of it ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's where the humour comes from for me. But I'm, in my head, taking away the power of it because what I'm doing is I'm pointing and laughing at things. Saying homophobia, hate homophobia. I got accused of homophobia because of a spot I did. But to me, the joke wasn't laugh at gays or, people who are LGBTQ plus or anybody of any denomination. The joke was the reaction.
Yeah.
Because the other person was the heel. We're not laughing at that. We're not taking the mick. What we're doing is we're going, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, laugh. And to me, that's where the humour was. So again, it's that context, that preconception of, oh, he's done this because of this. Well, actually, no, you're thinking of it too much into this.
And also it's a laugh at some people who the shock value, and again, I'm not saying it's shock value comedy, but the shock value on someone who is that way, you're now laughing at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you're turning the focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where the humour is to me. But people are too black and white, and that's not how it should be.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just scroll this. Oh, it's just down to anything you'd like to plug.
I've got a list of women I'd like to plug. No, it's just one. I'm Flex Buffington on everything. Not OnlyFans. That's your thing.
That's my thing, yeah.
That's your thing.
But it's not Flex Buffington. I can't remember my username.
Oh.
I think it's probably Lincoln Dutch.
It probably is.
Yeah, maybe.
It probably is. Am I on it?
Huh?
Am I on it?
I don't know.
I should be. Yeah, I think there's...
There could be a video of us on there.
I was going to say... Me giving you a pounding in the ring till you squirt.
I think that, I think that's in there.
It should
I think
be.
that's it, yeah.
It should be.
Oh, no, it's making me log in again. I'm checking now.
God.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah. So your OnlyFans is something I'm plugging. Flex Buffington on everything. Obviously, again, the Fight Factory shows. King of the Cage is coming up. Body slams, massively important. Every year, always try to give up my time for that, as do so many people.
Yeah.
Because it means so much to so many people, and raising that money makes a hell of a difference to a lot of people.
You definitely are on there. I can't find the caption though. God damn it! It doesn't work so well on your phone.
That's good. That's good. We've got a bookend of OnlyFans from my very nice message about charity.
Well, I would say I'd donate any OnlyFans profit from this month to Body Slams to Cancer, but I'm down to 1 subscriber now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so if
Where
you want to
is it?
subscribe
Oh,
to...
do I have to renew?
Yeah.
Does it not just automatic? I don't know how OnlyFans works.
Yeah. We'll leave that to people to believe or not. Yeah, no, it's been great having you on. We really
thank you.
appreciate the time, especially because it's quite late.
Is it?
Yeah, it's we film this at sensible times, guys.
Yeah.
I waffle on.
Yeah,
That's
I've
my
still got to
problem.
do my Duolingo, and I've got 20 minutes to do it.
Get me in.
But yeah, no, really appreciate your time. Really appreciate you coming down and doing the session with the juniors and with the adults.
That's good. Loved it.
And we will see you King of the Cage
Yes.
and Body Slams.
Yes.
Down to you to sign out.
Do everything I always say. I shouldn't need to say it again. There's links in the description to everything. Rate us 5 stars on whatever it is that stars. Like us on whatever it is that like us. Just push the button that looks good. That's basically it. Comment about Summit.
Call out the trainees, because only one of them every show comments a little emoji. The rest of them who listen tell me they listen and don't comment, and the comments help push the algorithm.
Wow.
That's poor. That's pretty poor.
Bloody trainees.
Bastards.
Back in my day.
I am one of said trainees. I don't even watch this back. But, you know, I'll look at the comments someday. Maybe leave me one and I'll see it. At some point. He's got Duolingo to do. I want a nap.
In piss.
Hilarious. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Piss.
How about you piss off? That's...
Oh, God, sorry I waffled.